Hello everyone, it's me Dr. Zainab and I hope you are doing well. Today our topic is peritoneum. It is very important topic as most of the students get confused in this topic. They don't know what is peritoneum, the terminology is related to peritoneum, the layers of peritoneum, and either the retroperitoneal or intraperitoneal organs. So today our topic is peritoneum. So let's start it with definition. Peritoneum is basically a sheet of smooth tissue that lines abdominopelvic cavity and surround abdominopelvic organs. So basically it is made up of mesothelial cells and it is a serous membrane that lines the abdominopelvic cavity and surround the abdominal organs. Embryologically, it is made up of mesoderm. As you know that embryologically we have three layers: endoderm, ectoderm and mesoderm. So it is made up of mesoderm. Now what are the functions of peritoneum? What is the significance of peritoneum? Why it is so important? So the significance of peritoneum is that it holds the organs at their place. For example, it keeps the liver at their own place, like in right hypochondrium, it keeps the stomach at their own place in epigastrium, and so on. Secondly, it lubricates the organs. As I told you already that it is a serous membrane, so it lubricates the organs. Third, it insulates the organs. We will discuss later that the peritoneum contains greater omentum and greater omentum contains fat. So it insulates the abdominal organs. And lastly, it provides pathway to blood vessels and lymph vessels. Now, what are the layers of peritoneum? There are two layers of peritoneum. The outer one is parietal layer. Sorry, I have written peritoneal layer here. Outer is parietal layer and the inner is visceral layer. I have already drawn a diagram for you. Here you can see it is anterior abdominal wall and it is posterior abdominal wall. You can consider it is basically a sagittal view. For example, we have cut the abdomen from the midline and we are seeing it from the sidewise. Okay, so it is anterior abdominal wall and it is posterior abdominal wall. Okay, so you can see here is liver, then stomach, transverse colon, pancreas, then here we have small intestine, then we have rectum from backward to forward, uterus in females, and then urinary bladder. So starting from the liver, here comes a fold of parietal layer. Here comes a parietal layer, then it moves downward, goes to the urinary bladder, then surrounds uterus in females, then covers rectum, then it moves upward, wrap as it has to wrap around the small intestine, then it wraps around the small intestine, moves upward, covers transverse colon, here duodenum, and then it covers the lesser curvature of the stomach, and then it moves upward to join liver from where it started. So this whole area of peritoneum is called greater sac. As you can see that it covers majority of the organs, it surrounds majority of the organs, that is why it is called greater sac. And lesser sac, it also starts from the liver, moves downward, covers stomach, then duodenum, then covers the pancreas and transverse colon from backside, and then it again moves to the liver, and as it forms a lesser area, so it is a lesser sac. Okay, now we have greater sac and lesser sac, but how they are connected. It is very important that what is the communication, what is the connection between greater sac and lesser sac. So we have here a foramen that is called foramen of Winslow or epiploic foramen. It is the communication between the greater sac and lesser sac. Later on we will discuss the boundaries of epiploic foramen or foramen of Winslow, but you just remember that it is a communication between lesser sac and greater sac. Now in lesser sac you can see we have there two recesses. The recess that lines the diaphragm, or that is toward the diaphragm, is called greater recess, while below down to stomach we have smaller recess. So basically these are two recesses of lesser sac. While in greater sac we have two pouches, as in females here lies a uterus. So greater sac, which is basically a layer of parietal layer, forms a pouch between the urinary bladder and uterus. So it is called vesicouterine pouch. It occurs in females as they contain uterus. While between the uterus and the rectum there is rectouterine pouch. Okay, two pouches which are made by greater sac, while lesser sac have greater recess and smaller recess. I hope you guys get it well. Thank you so much for watching.